Welcome to our channel Inspiring Mind. Welcome to day 11 of 21 days challenge for affirmation for the 10x grow in you mindset and life. Day 11, loving yourself. Time and again I have discovered that no matter what the problem is, the main issue comes back to loving the self. This is our topic for today. Working at this is the magic wand that dissolves problems. Remember the times when you have felt good about yourself and how well your life was going? Remember the times when you were in love and for those periods you seemed to have no problems? Well, loving yourself is going to bring such a surge of good feelings and good fortune to you that you will be dancing on air. Loving yourself makes you feel good. It is impossible to really love yourself unless you have self-approval and self-acceptance. This means no criticism whatsoever. I can hear all the objections right now. But I have always criticized myself. How can I possibly like that about myself? My parents, teachers, lovers always criticized me. How will I be motivated? But it is wrong for me to do those things. How am I going to change if I don't criticize myself? Self-criticism such as that illustrated above is just the mind going on with old chatter. See how you have trained your mind to berate you and be resistant to change? Ignore those thoughts and get on with the important work at hand. Let's go back to an exercise we did earlier, see day 3. Look into the mirror again and say, I approve of myself. How does that feel now? Is it a little easier after the work we have done? This is still the main issue. Self-approval and self-acceptance are the keys to positive changes. Part of self-acceptance is releasing other people's opinions. If I were with you and kept telling you, you are a purple pig, you are a purple pig, you would either laugh at me or get annoyed with me and think I was crazy. It would be most unlikely that you would think it was true. Yet many of the things we have chosen to believe about ourselves are just as far out and untrue. To believe that your self-worth is dependent on the shape of your body is your version of believing that you are a purple pig. Often what we think of as the things wrong with us are only our expressions of our own individuality. This is our uniqueness and what is special about us. Nature never repeats itself. Since time began on this planet, there have never been two snowflakes alike or two raindrops the same. And every daisy is different from every other daisy. Our fingerprints are different, and we are different. We are meant to be different. When we can accept this, then there is no competition and no comparison. To try to be like another is to shrivel our soul. We have come to this planet to express who we are. I didn't even know who I was until I began to learn to love myself as I am in this moment. Exercise, I love myself. Take your pad of paper and at the top write, I love myself, therefore, finish this sentence in as many ways as you can. Read it over daily and add to it as you think of new things. If you can work with a partner, do so. Hold hands and alternate saying, I love myself, therefore, the biggest benefit of doing this exercise is that you learn it is almost impossible to belittle yourself when you say you love yourself. There's a big difference between the need for love and being needy for love. When you're needy for love, it means that you're missing love and approval from the most important person you know, yourself. The first relationship to improve is the one you have with yourself. When you're happy with yourself, then all of your other relationships improve, too. A happy person is very attractive to others. If you're looking for more love, then you need to love yourself more. This means no criticism, no complaining, no blaming, no whining, and no choosing to feel lonely. It means being very content with yourself in the present moment and choosing to think thoughts that make you feel good now. If something unpleasant happens to you during the day, Immediately go to the mirror and say, I love you anyway. Events come and go, but the love you have for yourself can be constant, and it's the most important quality you possess in life. If something wonderful happens, go to the mirror and say, thank you. Acknowledge yourself for creating this wonderful experience. First thing in the morning and last thing in the evening, I want you to look into your eyes and say, I love you, I really love you. And I accept you exactly as you are. It can be tough at first, but if you stick with it, in a short time this affirmation will be true for you. You'll find that as your self-love grows, so will your self-respect, and any changes that you find yourself needing to make will be easier to accomplish when you know that they're the right ones for you. Love is never outside yourself, it's always within you. As you're more loving, you'll be more lovable. I suggest that you work on loving yourself non-stop. Demonstrate the growing love you have for yourself. Treat yourself to romance and love. Show yourself how special you are. Pamper yourself. Buy yourself flowers for your home, and surround yourself with colors, textures, and scents that please you. Life always mirrors back to us the feelings we have inside. If you want to go from loneliness thinking to fulfillment thinking, then you need to think in terms of creating a loving mental atmosphere within you and around you. When you truly love who you are, you stay centered, calm, and secure, and your relationships at home as well as at work are wonderful. You'll find yourself reacting to various situations and people differently. Matters that once may have been desperately important won't seem quite as crucial anymore. New people will enter your life, and perhaps some old ones will disappear. This can be kind of scary at first. But it can also be wonderful, refreshing, and exciting. Affirmations for loving yourself. Times I am worthy of my own love. Times I am loved and accepted exactly as I am, right here and right now. Times my consciousness is filled with healthy, positive loving thoughts that reflect themselves in my experience. Times the greatest gift I can give myself is unconditional love. Times I no longer wait to be perfect in order to love myself. Times I love myself exactly as I am. Times I look terrific and feel terrific. Here I am world, open and receptive to all good. Times love is the miracle cure. Loving myself works miracles in my life. Times I see myself as beautiful, lovable, and appreciated. I am proud to be me. Times I know that before others will love me, I have to love myself. My self-love begins now. Times I am gentle, kind, and patient with myself. Those around me reflect this tender care. Times I am the most important person in my life. Times I look within to find my treasures. Times I am now willing to see my own beauty and magnificence. Times I love who I am and reward myself with thoughts of praise. Thanks for watching day 11 of 21 days of affirmation, and be ready for day 12 for friendship affirmation. Like and subscribe our channel, Inspiring Mind, to grow in your life. Thanks with a lot of gratitude.